Six winds blow as one, they will turn the tide. We are marching on, standing side by side, and we'll carry on until all the fire's gone, blown away, away to lands beyond.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a follow-up to the story about, remember Dungeon Land, where we went to the whole Alice in Wonderland thing? And then we found Gary Gygax's house. And so we found all sorts of stuff in Gary Gygax's house, including his car. So this is the adventure that came after that. And you'll have to excuse me if my memory's not that good about it, but here we go. Okay, so we all pile into the car, and somehow we make a skill roll, and we figure out how the car works, because the keys are in the glove compartment or something. So we drive the car very badly. We push into the front of the garage first, and then we get out of there. We actually had to take down the fucking wall. Anyway, so we're driving around, but we're in another dimension, right? So you're like, how do we, the question is raised, how do we get out? Where's the boundaries of this thing? And so honestly, in the module, there's no answer to that. Actually, no, I think there's a way that, spell jamming, they have a shit, I don't know, we never did spell jammer, that was a really fucked up campaign setting. Anyway, so Crazy Mike just decided that, it's a finite plane, and when you reach the end, you just you fall out, essentially, so, the laws of time and space don't necessarily apply. So, we keep driving, and all of a sudden, we crash through this dimensional barrier, and we find ourselves falling. So we fall. And we end up in almost this barren desert landscape, and so we fall down, but we're fine. And then we look up, and the fucking car is falling down towards us. So we get out of the way, car fucking explodes, and then all of a sudden these soldiers surround us, and they're like, "Who are you?" And we go and then they go, "Take the prisoner," and so they take us all prisoner because we're just surprised and shit. And so they put us in chains, and they march us around. They're whipping us. And so they take us into the castle, they completely disarmed us, and they look at us, and they're like, "Oh, you must be, what's his name? You must be one of the soldiers of, Eric the Purple, I don't fucking know." So they're mad at us, they think we're working for this guy, and so, I'm the charisma guy, right? So I'm trying to talk, I'm trying to get us out of there, and so I'm like, "I never even saw these assholes before," and I roll my charisma check, and I utterly bone that fucking thing. So they throw me into this pit. They open this big swamp-ass pit down there. Throw me fucking in there, and there's some kind of zombie in there or some shit, but it's this badass motherfucker bitch zombie comes up. It's more like a wraith or something, ghoul? A ghoul, probably, because it eats things. So anyway, this fucking ghoul, it just goes batshit on us, right? And so I finally end up, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me. My God, this ghoul was just badass. So anyway, so if I didn't mention before, in Gary Gygax's house or in the car or something, there's a gun. And so the characters are fucking medieval. We don't know what a gun is, but being characters, they describe it to the DM describes it to us, and we figure it out and shit like that. So the thief finally works out, pull the trigger, bam. So I get there, they throw this gun down, I take it, I blow a fucking wraith, ghoul away, and so they're like, "Oh shit," and they I climb out of there, and I fucking find the guy who threw me in the fucking pit, and I punch him. I'm like, "Who else wants some, right?" And so they're looking at me like a god or something like that, because I have this gun, this fucking boomstick, And so they're like, I'm the chosen one all of a sudden, and I'm like, "What? Where the fuck are we?" And who are all you guys? And so they tell us where I don't know what the fuck it is. My bardic knowledge is useless because we're in another world or something like that. So I'm like, "Well, there's wise men." So I'm like, "Well, can you send me back?" And they're like, "Yeah, oh shit, yeah, we can send you back. You just need to find this fucking Necronomicon." And I'm like, "What? What? No, fuck you!" And because I don't want to summon fucking Cthulhu. The fucking Necronomicon, are you out of your mind? And so Crazy Mike just looks at me like, "What?" I go, "Fucking Necronomicon." Cthulhu's like, no, that's not it. No, just Trust me. So like I go, oh fuck. So all right. That reminds me. I'm gonna read from a completely unrelated RPG, and you're just gonna watch as I look for whatever. There was a page here. I don't know what the fuck it is. This RPG is called the Zanfabulous Sorcerer of Zoe. Because I love that movie. I loved everything about that. I mean, nobody watched that in the 80s. It got so robbed. David Warner was awesome as the Zanfabulous Sorcerer of Zoe. Fucking Oscar worthy. Where the fuck is this page? I don't... I remember this. Okay. Oh, this is great. This bear looks so angry. You remember the bear? Because where's the number 7? Ah, man, I don't remember the scar on his head though. I gotta see if that was in continuity. Oh, this chapter describes the landscape of Zoe. Okay. So, I was always curious about this because, the whole movie leaves it a mystery as to who the Sorcerer of Zoe is. And so there's a chapter here. So it says, who is the Sorcerer? No one knows. Here are some theories. Clockwork Man. Some Zoolanders believe that it says that. It says, shit, I can't. Focus already. Some Zoolanders. It says Zoolanders. So, because it's so hard to convert that into D&D because Zoe is microscopic. So the Zoolanders, you like, how do you even get characters in there? What is it, like a world for ants? So he could be the famous Jack of the Empire. That Jack be nimble. Jack and the Beanstalk and shit like that. No one. Some people say, you know this. So, the rules. So, initially in the ZOZ campaign, as we call it, we started by using the version of PDQ that appears in Truth and Justice. Truth and Justice, my god, that book is obscure. Good luck finding that one on eBay. This cost me over $300 to finally track it. Why did they only have a production run of 4 books? Jesus Christ. Did nobody see this fucking movie? It's unbelievable. Oh, naked children. Of course. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't even show you this. This fucking book is perverted. This was from the NC-17 cut. Huh. I never actually sat down and read this one. Jesus. Yeah, this book is dark. And the artwork is interesting, to say the least. Because, because now you've got, see that little picture here of a person in like a Tigger suit eating porridge? Which they very wisely decided to recycle for the next page over. See that page and that page? Only they drew a slightly different suit by giving the line a mane. Which took an entire 20 seconds more of time by, taking a pencil and drawing a bunch of, jagged lines coming out of his head. So you can see why it's a completely different character. But it has a chapter on learning how to Dungeon Master, which if you're really playing the Zanfabulous Sorcerer of Zoe, I don't know why you need a book about this. Never. Oh wow, that's actually an advice I give. Never say no outright. Use what the players say. Wow. The art's getting better. It's definitely getting better. Yeah. Man, this book was underrated. And there's a fairy pulling a skirt up. That's lovely. I can't even explain that. Anyway, so yeah, they were like, find the fucking Necronomicon, right? And so, all right. And so the wise man says, like, okay, you want to find the fucking book, it's protected by shit, and you gotta say some magic spell and shit. And I'm like, yeah, man, because I'm the only magical talent in the entire group, right? Because in Dungeon Land, and by the way, that's trouble, when I'm running around fucking Dungeon Land and I'm the only guy who knows any magic. So, he goes, you gotta say some magic words, otherwise it's gonna be bad. You know, you can't open the book, you can't take the book without saying the words. And he goes, it's like, man, my memory's bad. It's, it's, Klaatu Barata, oh, crap. Definitely an N-word. Anyway, maybe I didn't say every single word, but, you know, exactly right, but basically I said them, yeah. So, I grabbed the fucking book, and I knew this was a bad idea, and so I grabbed the fucking book, and all of a sudden the entire army of the dead rise, and I'm like, what the fuck you expect? And I'm like, these are not fucking Cthulhu. Oh, that reminds, yeah, after that, you know, we run to a windmill, and all of a sudden, I don't fucking know why, all of a sudden the DM is like, oh yeah, you were cursed. And I'm like, because I grabbed the fucking Necronomicon, you made me do it. This is when the fucking DM holds you fucking hostage. I think he really took it personally when I fucked up his Star Wars game. So yeah, he's like, cursed. All of a sudden some fucking clone like rips its way out of my ass. And so he's like exactly like me, except he's badass and I'm good ass. And so he like kicks my fucking ass. I shoot him in the face. But of course he's like a demon for the Necronomicon, so he like fucking, we go back to the castle and they're all pissed off now because I did what he said. Anyway, so the fucking army, anyway, so they're all coming at us, they're all fucking pissed off at us now. And then, but the thing is, I'm so smart, I'm so much more clever than every other D&D player, because then I'm like, oh shit, we got a car. You know, oh fuck, we blew up the car. We got guns. And I'm like, yeah, shit. So, like, we never searched the car. So we searched the car, and, well, there's all sorts of books in the back, including a fucking book on chemistry. So I'm like, dude, there's got to be, like, there's, like, you know, the chemistry, like, any chemistry book has the formula for gunpowder, and, like, we have a gun, so we know how it works. So, fuck, like, I'm smart enough. I had, like, a 16 intelligence. I figured out the fucking chemical formula. So, like, all of a sudden we start making, like, fucking, gunpowder, and so we put it in little sacks and we throw them and we load like all fucking catapults up and we start lobbing them over, and so like all of a sudden this army of fucking skeletons starts coming in. We start blowing off, getting this big fucking sword fight with the bad guy, and of course since I'm awesome and I never lose, I'm the best swordsman in the world, I kick his fucking ass. And then so like we win, right, because we had hand grenades, right? And so like they're like, okay, can we go back now? Can you send me back to my own world? And they're like, okay, fine, fuck it. So they like give me this magic potion, because in the Necronomicon it's got formulas for potions, and they're like, okay, you need to put 3 drops on your tongue, and then you do it. And so like I go to this fucking cave and I do it, and I drop, I had to say the fucking words again, and basically I said them, and I put hey Oreo, come here. Hey Oreo, be as disruptive as possible. Come on, puppy, puppy, puppy. Yes, this is my puppy. Yeah, give me a hug, this puppy. That's a good doggy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, the DM, Crazy Mike must have really had it fucking in for me, because he's like, oh, it worked. Yeah, it worked. You awaken and you're some kind of post-apocalyptic fucking wasteland. And they're like, yeah, what? This is personal, isn't it? And he's like, no. And so, like, all of a sudden he starts breaking out, like, Deadlands? You ever see the game Deadlands, where it's, like, the Old West or some shit, except it's got, like, mutants and, hucksters and shit like that. So, like, all of a sudden we're in Deadlands. And the game didn't last much longer than that, because Crazy Mike died. He got... Jeez, that was really sad, actually. He got hit by lightning. And then they never found his body. Only thing that was left is like some kind of green globule on the chair or whatever. It was indoors, and so like I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I have these toys, and I'm gonna play with them. There's a cuddly monkey and a doggy, and I'm gonna distract Oreo for a while with these. Boo! Yes, a cuddly monkey. I want to bite the monkey. Yes, I do. Do you want to bite the monkey? Yes, you want to bite the monkey. My head hurts. Why? Yeah, I got a monkey. So, I think I'm going to go play with my monkey some. Oh, this monkey's been bad, hasn't he? Hasn't even been, I'm gonna spank my monkey here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, woo! Down he goes. Go play with monkey. Anyway, I'm gonna go fap quite furiously now to this dog. So until next time, yeah, keep playing. And yeah, if you can, try to like figure out the formula, because you can do this, have a character with really high intelligence and alchemy, and you can figure out the formula for fucking gunpowder. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna ramble on a little. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. So until next time, may the force be with you.